We've gathered everything from outside, but obviously we need to gather some things that we will have already in our home. So for the base, to create the frame for my Christmas wreath, I'm going to use an old wire coat hanger, and you just pull it out of its shape to make a lovely circle like this. If you don't have a coat hanger, you can use cardboard and cut it into a couple of rings, and I secured it and made it nice and strong with some tape. It's quite handy to have some good wire. You'll need scissors to cut that obviously, and some string if you don't have any wire. So what forms the base of the wreath is obviously lots of little bundles. So that's what we have over here. And I've made about 12 or 13 for something this size. So to do that, we need to gather some of our green foliage. I think I'll get some berries in for this one and some lovely holly. So be very careful with your fingers, obviously. Maybe your adult can help collect that. And what we'll do is take our wire and we're collecting it, all gathering it at the bottom here, and wrap your wire around nice and tight at the bottom like that. That secures everything together. Snip it with the scissors, nice and tight, no loose ends. And that is one of your bundles. Okay, and that's how we do it. So I have pre-cut myself a few of the wire lengths, about 15 to 20 centimetres each one. And I'm just going to start by placing it over my wire frame. And just sit it like this. And I need to secure it nice and tight. So start off by wrapping it round, all the way round. That's like this. It does take quite a long time to make the wreath, but nice Christmas movie on and you can make it, it's good fun. There we go, so that is our first one on. Once that first bundle is attached, we'll then take our second bundle with our second length of wire, and this time where my bundle sort of pointed inside the circle, now we're pointing it out and it slightly changes the direction, and we'll hide that first bit of wire, and then we'll attach it exactly the same way, twisting that wire nice and tightly all the way round. And it's fine if you're using the cardboard. Sometimes you need to use a little bit more wire if you're using the cardboard, because it will be wider than the actual wire frame. Okay, so that's nice, that's the start. Now if there's movement on it here, it's easy enough to take a second piece of wire and find a branch within your bundle and just make sure you secure it. So I'm using 2 bits of wire here, and that's not a problem. And then that's going to be it nice and secure to your wire. Now we're going to do another one. In fact, it's going to take quite a long time, so here are some fun facts about the Christmas wreath. The wreath is often seen as a circular plant or floral arrangement. The circular shape is said to symbolise eternal life, as is the evergreen leaves used to create it. It became a Christmas wreath in the 16th century in Germany and hung on doors to show the period of Advent leading up to Christmas. The wreath has become a holiday tradition all over the world and enjoyed in different variations by many religions and cultures as just a decoration. The word wreath comes from an Old English word writhen, meaning to twist. That's the fastest time I've ever made a Christmas wreath in ever. Okay, so now we are pretty much finished. I'm very happy, Christmas face. But there's a few things, and if you find there's a few gaps, then of course we want to decorate it just a little bit further. So I mentioned before we had some dried oranges, so they are really nice and they keep it fragrant. And also you might just find some very beautiful and unusual things when you're on your park or garden find to pick things up. So if I see a space, I'm going to attach this. And again, I've just popped some wires through it. Now, the good thing about using a coat hanger is there's already the hook at the top. All right, so that makes it very useful. But again, if you are just using the cardboard, you can simply add some ribbon or some string when you're hanging it up. So a nice little bit of orange. In fact, I think 2 bits of orange at the top there. It's going to be very nice. I quite like symmetry, but it's up to you. You can be as creative at this stage as you would like. So I'm very happy with my Christmas wreath. I might put a bow on it. There are other things that you can do. You might have your favorite Christmas decoration that you could actually add and hang in the middle. That might be quite nice. But again, if anything's looking loose, don't panic about it. Simply add another little bit of wire. So here it is, our very own Christmas wreath, sourced from things that you had lying around your house and from the great outdoors. Now, if you make one, you can either gift it to somebody and you won't even need to wrap it up, or you can hang it in your own home or in your front door.